Hello everyone, I am Tacet and welcome to the Gems of War Campaign 2, Week 9, Day 7. So next week, or technically this week at this point, in one more day, several more hours, we got the last week of Campaign 2. So with this, we will of course be getting the new Mythic. Well, technically some people got it already, but as far as like the main bulk of people, we'll be getting that tomorrow off the campaign, which is of course the final little campaign reward thingy. It's kind of okay Mythic. Nothing too special, mostly because Def Mark focused, and we all know how inconsistent Def Mark can end up being. But it's pretty hit or miss. Either like auto wins or barely does anything, or literally does nothing on some battles. But really hit or miss mechanic. I don't know. We'll end up messing with it, see what it does, see what kind of potential it has, and go from there. But anyways, let's go over all the spoilers for the week as far as all of the things that we got going on. Main thing to mention first, there's a chance we get a patch next week. No official anything on that yet, but a very good chance it's either next week or the following week. And if it was to happen this week, it is very likely to be this Tuesday. So that is right around the corner if it does end up happening, though not has yet to be confirmed, but we'll have to wait and see. But anyways, as far as the two new troops we're getting tomorrow, one of them is for Glory and the other one is for, well, technically three new troops. We're getting a Glory troop, we're getting a Legend and Event Key drop table, and the third is from the Battle Pass thingy. All from Kedar, oddly enough. But I think a Kedar actually gets a star from that, too. Let me go double check. Well, obviously gets a star, but I mean, like a stat, I mean. Well, we'll go double check that in a moment. But anyways, as far as the Glory Troop, which is the easiest to obtain of them all, destroys a column, gains a bunch of armor, and attack boosted by yellow gems. I believe it was a 2x boost ratio. Yes. So 2x boost ratio based on that. Boosted by yellow gems, gain barrier. So overall, it's basically just like a little tanking kind of thing. Overall, seems pretty average. Maybe earlier on in the game it could be okay due to its boost ratio and everything. But aside from that, doesn't seem like it has much value, so probably not worth using later in the game. Plus it's a little bit of a bulky mana cost to go and cast that out, 13. That does get some gem destroy from it. As far as the legendary troop, this is going to be in the event key drop table next week. It deals also something in the event key drop table next week. Ferris Ra. It is Kedar event after all, so Ferris Ra will be in the drop table, so do be mindful of that. Anyways, as far as this, it deals damage to all enemies boosted by cursed enemies, which if I'm not mistaken was also a 2x boost ratio. Yes, it is. So per cursed enemy, it does 2x additional damage to all enemies for a potential 8 additional damage to all enemies. And then for every cursed enemy, it gives a barrier to a random ally. Interesting. So if the entire enemy team was cursed, you would bless your entire team and gain 8 additional damage to all enemies. Is that good? Without board control, it's not horrible. You're basically just getting like a Dawnbringer cast in that case. But you know how hard it is to set up 4x curse without going out of your way? As a divine monster. Like you would have to use like Karandera or something. You'd have to kind of go Karandera, because you'd have to Karandera extra turn into casting this, which means you'd have to use like one whole other troop just to use this. So it doesn't have much color conflict, so I guess you could get away with that. What's this unique thing? It does 45% chance, or sorry, 25% chance to curse a random enemy when my turn begins. Oh, that's awful. You might as well not even have curse. If you're gonna have a curse that bad, you might as well not even have curse. Gosh, that is exceedingly bad. So that means 1 in every 4 turns it might curse something, and it's completely random what it does. That is horrifically bad, compared to just taking 1 extra turn and having a chance to curse all of them. So yeah, he's definitely gonna need curse support. That's for sure. If you're gonna try going down that way. Oh no, I don't feel like it's gonna be good. As soon as I read that final ability, I was like, wait, any potential he had. Kind of gone now. That's a really bad final trait. I hate when they do it based on turns. Whenever it's based on turn, like turn going by, those are probably the most annoying mechanics, especially when it's percent based on turns. Like it's happening like every single turn, like hey, 1 stat to all allies. Like at least that's pretty predictable. When it's like, oh, do a random effect on a random something every random turns. It's just I don't know, it's kind of bad. It's way too unpredictable. It's probably not gonna be viable then. That's unfortunate. I'm still gonna get it, obviously. Plus, the event key drop table is pretty good next week. Let's see. Where does Kedar go? It's gonna gain 3 stars. Oh, it's going to gain to 19 stars. It's going to be a star short. No. It's going to be 1 star short of an extra stat. There's something else I wanted to go check too. Oh, yeah. What's Kidar's drop table? I know it has Ferris Raw, obviously. I think that's the main thing you'd really go for. What else is really here? Bone Dragon, but that's old meta. Keeper of Souls is not horrible, though. So you got Apophysis, isn't horrible. Azarus, if you want to pick up a copy or two. It's actually using a soul farming team. Because it's the only thing that has +1 to purple while also having 50% necromancy. I'm actually surprised it's still the only one that's like that. Just Keeper of Souls. Obviously, if you're opening event keys, you're entirely going for Ferris Raw. If I'm not mistaken, it is the only mythic from this kingdom. We are theoretically getting another one as of tomorrow. However, that mythic will not be in the event key drop table, which I should probably remind everyone on Monday. But I'll remind you guys right now, too. The new mythic coming out tomorrow, or technically the previous Monday, whichever way you look at it, will not be in the event key drop table tomorrow. It will definitely not be an event key drop table. I hope they kind of announce that somewheres, because I'm pretty sure they're not making it that obvious. But I am like 99% certain it will not be an event key drop table. But nonetheless, there's still Ferris Raw, so you got that. Ferris Raw is probably better to get anyways compared to the mythic that we're getting tomorrow. Yeah, Ferris Raw, Keeper of Souls. Nothing else you'd really go too far out of your way for. A couple okay utility options here and there, but those are like the main two. If you're like opening keys here, you're trying to find these, particularly Ferris Raw, obviously. Ferris Raw is the big thing you want to find, and now this new mythic coming out tomorrow will theoretically get in the way going forward. However, tomorrow it won't, but all Kedar events after this Kedar event, the other new Kedar mythic will get in the way. However, this one it will not, since it will not be in the drop table. I never did finish reading the rest of the post. What else did I have to say? What do you have to say? I think it was just about the scoring. Yeah, they didn't mention anything about the other thing. But anyways. Oh, yeah, we'd have to open event keys anyways to get the new troop. I forgot about that. But anyways, as far as the scoring for the final event of the thing, there are 6 battles that players can encounter during the event. The Mummified King, the Anubite Warrior, the gosh, what are these words? The Teuton Hatman guy person thing. Shaman of Sets, Aknum, and Ferris Raw. The battles are randomly chosen, but they all have an equal chance of appearing on the map. Scoring. You can find the following rewards for each of the different battles you may encounter. The Mummified King comes with 4. The Anubite Warrior 4. Whatever that word is 6. The Shaman of Set 6. The Aknum 4. Gosh, it's a difference. Why must you make these things different currencies? Okay, so the Aknum is 60. Though technically it's 3 for each. Gosh, why you must make this so confusing? So all those previous ones were 5 each, and then these are 15 each. Did someone just do the score breakdown? Did someone make this easier on us? No one did the score breakdown yet. But gosh, why? I know it's simple enough just to add them together, but still, why make this so much more complicated? But anyways, this one's higher, and that one's a lot higher. There you go. Anyways, those were 5. The others were 15. Also, as the battles get harder, they will increase the amount of both of those things by 25%. So yeah, you do want to focus the higher rarity ones. However, when it comes to focusing them, you do want to focus the same one. So generally for the lowest rarity one, between the Mummified King or the Anubite Warrior, you want to focus one or the other, and focus it down so it'll end up having a higher amount of points when you go through them. Let's see. But yeah, that's basically what you'd want to do then. So basically there's just be one low tier room, either Mummified King or Anubite Warrior, that you would choose to just never do. And then just make sure you do every other battle, and you should pretty much be fine. And obviously just do it based on highest rarity. And that should pretty much be how the event goes. A little bit more complicated than it needs to be, but they've done worse. They've done worse. Anyways, as far as other things that we got going on next week, of course, Monday starts the final week of the campaign, as well as the Ward Lore event. The following Tuesday, we have a faction event for the Stone Song Airy. Something else we might be having this Tuesday, however, has not been confirmed in any way, shape, or form. But there is a small chance we get a patch this Tuesday. We'll have to wait and see. But that could be happening. Wednesday, we got a pet rescue for the Hothead, which... Is that a new one? Yes. Yeah, it's a new one. Okay, I was like, wait, why don't I know what this pet is? It's because it is new. Okay, so yeah, we're getting a new pet. It's for undead bonus. I didn't even realize we didn't have an undead pet, but there we go. But yeah, that's why I couldn't recognize it. This new skull is coming in tomorrow. This thing. Or no, sorry, not tomorrow, but Wednesday. So this cool little skull that you could have as a little pet. That would have been cool for Halloween. I guess it's somewhat wintry. It kind of has like the the bluish flames. But yeah, that's the pet we're getting on Wednesday. It's actually a new pet, undead bonus, which isn't too relevant of a bonus. But ever since we got 50% mana start for them, hey, at least they're a little bit more viable than they already were. Anyways, other than that, class event this Thursday is going to be for Kedar, obviously, for Necromancer hero class. Friday, we got ourselves Arena. Oh, gosh, we got Arena. Oh, hold up. We get a patch on Tuesday because they're probably going to rework Arena event prior. Because they've been holding off an Arena event for a while, and I'm pretty sure they were waiting for a patch before they did it again. Okay, like 95% chance we get patch on Tuesday. Calling it now. But yeah, we haven't had an Arena event for ages, and I'm pretty sure it was because they were delaying it until they could do a rework for it. And if we get a patch on Tuesday, they would have been able to get a rework in for it. Really high chance we have patch on Tuesday. I didn't realize there was an Arena event this weekend. And other than that, this Saturday we actually do have a old pet coming back in. This was one of the Christmas ones, the 2018 Christmas pet, a little reindeer. So if you didn't get that back in 2018, or you just want more copies of it, or just do the pet battle because it's one of those hard to get pets, just do it. But yeah, we have another one of those coming in this Saturday for one Halloween ones. I mean Halloween. I mean you know what I mean. Christmas ones. Anyways, also hello everyone. I didn't even say hello to everyone. Let me go read through chat. I went all through all the spoilers, but I didn't say hello to everyone. Hello Cookie. Hello Isabel. Hello Tyrion. Hello HD Addict. Hello Jason. Hello Barbara. Hello hello Analyst. Bear a random ally means even with 4 cursed enemies, your whole team might not. No, the way that random works is well, generally when random works on one of them, it will not redo it the same ally if you do it in one single instance. So generally when you do random stuff to your team, it will, yes, be completely random. So let's say you have 2 troops barriered and you barrier 3 of them. There is a possibility that you will still have 1 unbarriered by the end of it. However, if you do 4 random barriers to your team, it should barrier your entire team. Because the way that it works is if it does in a single instance, it'll retroactively make sure it targets one that doesn't have it. However, if you do it when you already have some amount of barriers, like for example, let's say you hit 2 barriers, but you already have 3 barriers on your team, there's a good chance that that 4th troop will not get barriered. But if you do 4 barriers all simultaneously, they should all get barriered, unless this mechanic's going to work a bit differently. But no, if there's 4 times curse, you should guarantee barrier your entire team. Well, we'll find out. Obviously, we'll test it. But he should. I'm pretty confident on that. But we'll have to wait and see. But based on how other things interact, if he gets 4 barriers simultaneously, he should barrier the whole team. But only if he gets 4. Anyways, hello Mobarashi. Hello Original. Hello, let's see. Yes, I went to college and I still can't pronounce anything. Hello Imperial. Hello Haley, and hello everyone else. Welcome, welcome. Anyways, okay, so we finished out most of the events. However, if you haven't, don't forget that we still have quite a few things going on for the next several hours. So if you have not... Oh, I forgot to claim the orb. Give me that orb. What do we have? What do we have? Come on, blue, purple, blue, purple. That is neither of those 2 colors. But if you haven't gotten it yet, great weapon for tier... Oh, sorry, wrong event. It's underneath the raid event. So if you haven't gotten the raid weapon yet, really good weapon. Highly advised to go get it. It's only 210 gems, really cheap. You can also get it in Soulforge, however, it's probably just cheaper going for gems. The Koboltine Wand explodes a bunch of reds, grants a random status effect to all Shentang allies, and then summons a random Shentang troop. Yeah, insanely good. Make sure to get it. It'll probably be available again somewhat soon. I'm not sure what next Shentang event is. We already have the thing open. Might as well check. What is next Shentang event? Control find Shen. Oh, why did control find not come up? Hello? Hello? Web page? Function? What was I looking for? Shentang. Shentang is nowhere to be seen. That's unfortunate. Okay, maybe it will be a while before we see Shentang again. So, never mind. It will be a while. Well, make sure to go get it now, then. Because it might be a while before the thing rolls back again. It's not within visible sight, unless I mistyped it or something. But, anyways, yeah. Make sure to get that weapon. 210 gems. Pretty cheap. Other than that, we still got the Ward Lore event. which we went into. We still have the rest of the campaign. Of course, if you are still trying to do that, even if you're doing it free-to-play, it is actually worth going for free-to-play. You get a second deed scroll at 850, so it is worth going to 850 if you are playing free-to-play. Everything beyond that, if you're playing free-to-play, probably not worth it. However, I would highly advise to make sure to get to at least that point, because it'll give you the second purple deed book. And obviously, if you bought any of the battle pass, make sure to go all the way so that you get to the mythic that comes out tomorrow. Or if you already added the bigger pass, you probably already had it since Monday or last Monday. But of course, we'll go over this probably on Tuesday or Wednesday. We'll have a video on it. Obviously, we won't have it until either Monday night or Tuesday night, depending on how the thingies go. And obviously, we need to mess with it a little bit just to kind of know what to do it with. And also, I still need to cover the weapon on the other thing before the end weekends. It's obviously still a pretty bad weapon. However, I still want to cover it, even though it's pretty bad. The Duskbringer. It's basically a weaker version of Dawnbringer, but yeah, it's still a thing. It's still a thing. Anyways, let's go get done a couple of our dailies. We've been doing really good on token farming. I should probably do a little bit of token farming today. But let's go do our adventure board. We'll go. Oh, we got green deeds today too. Let's go do adventure board, then we'll go do dailies. Then we'll go hand out a code and do a little bit of 12 grinding. And see if we can get anything lucky. We got 3 niches within like 10 minutes the other stream. 2 within a single thing. We almost got our triple nisha. I have yet to get triple nisha from a single chest. We got close. Yeah, I hope the next patch does readdress Arena. They did say that they were going to tweak it. However, it would obviously require a patch. So hopefully that and Treasure Hunt gets done next patch. Is Duskbringer worth the 1,000,000 souls? No, Dawnbringer is way better. I would not advise really getting Duskbringer. But I still want to cover teams for it, if nothing else, for the people that do get it. But no, Duskbringer is very underwhelming. So if you're going completely free to play and you don't have access for a while, don't worry, because it's pretty bad. 100% get Dawnbringer before you get Duskbringer. It is a billion times better just to go get Dawnbringer first. There's really no point in getting Duskbringer. I'm not sure if they're going to rebalance it, or maybe Deathmark will become stronger in the future. But as it stands, I'm not sure why they raised its mana cost too. It was going to originally be 24 mana cost, and then last minute they're like, no, it's not weak enough. Let's make it 25. I guess they were overly concerned with how Deathmark would function, but yeah, you don't need to worry about that much. Deathmark has been underwhelming for a while. You miss using Hero in Arena? Yeah, that's still not going to be a thing. I don't think we're getting a special trip for it either. Based on the spoiler thingy, you didn't have anything mentioned there. So I assume that means no special troop will be associated to it. Because back during when we had the Halloween one, it mentions that, oh, hey, we're going to have like the spooky imp appear for it. However, this one didn't mention anything. So I assume it's not going to have any kind of special troop that you automatically get drafted. The one time that I think they only did that one time. But the one time they did do it, it was able to carry it pretty hard. Because we basically got a legend for free into Arena, which was pretty obviously broken. You also sometimes fought some teams that didn't even have the spooky imp, which made it even easier. Because you basically had a free legend while the enemy team did not. So even if you had a bad draft, you could just kind of carry with the spooky imp. So it doesn't look like we're going to be able to do that. We'll just have to actually draft and win that way. We won't be able to cheese it with some kind of troop or something. Yeah, that's what happened to your 1,000,000 souls. Yeah, the Duskbringer consumed it. It has consumed it, and now it's just going to collect dust. And another weapon. We actually have a lot of weapons. Though surprisingly few of them are actually viable. I think only about 10 to 15% of weapons are viable. And there's like, what, 300? 400? Let's see. Actually, let me go double check how many weapons there are. I actually forget in the current state of the game. I know it's a lot. If you count both troops and weapons, I think we're at like 1,200. Somewhere around there. See how many weapons are in the game. That should be pretty accurate. Oh gosh, there's 372 weapons. Wait, hold up, that can't be full. Oh yes, it is, because all the old Kingdom weapons, or not the old ones, but the new ones they added. Oh, so we almost have all of them now. Interesting. How many are we still missing? Yeah, that's all we're missing. And there's only a dozen left. Nice. We're only missing a dozen, and they're all. I just wanted to check to see if they were all the Kingdom ones. Surprisingly high amount of them are green. Gosh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of 12 is quite a big margin, but that's almost half. But yeah, those will roll around. We didn't get one for Kedar yet, right? We should. That should be next week. The Scythe of Kedar will be available next week, obviously, because it's a Kedar event. So we'll be able to get that for free for the first time next week. Yeah, almost all those have rotated around. Give it about another half a year, hopefully. What troops are you missing? I am missing the 2 mythics. Or sorry, the mythic and the doom. In Rage Carindera, I have the resources to craft. I've just chosen not to. Though I might as soon as we see what we have for Season 3. If we can 100%... Oh, no. If Season 3 comes and there's no, like, doom troop at the end kind of thing, then maybe I'll craft in Rage Carindera. However, if we can get confirmation that Season 4 will also not bring a doom troop, I would 100% craft in Rage Carindera. But as it currently stands, we don't know if another Power Orb related troop's going to come around. That's going to be better than this thing. And due to how long it takes to accumulate Power Orbs, I don't want to risk it. Because there's a good chance it'll be better than in Rage Carindera. And aside from that, I'm just missing Feral Nefertina, which comes out tomorrow. Though theoretically Tuesday, depending on how the tasks are. But yeah, those are the only 2 troops we're missing. Which theoretically we're not missing. This we have in a day or 2. And this we have, we could literally just click a button and have this if we truly wanted to. Or actually it would be a few buttons. But we could craft that like literally right now if we want to. I'm just choosing not to. Anyways, let's go. Oh, did I already clear out Adventure Board? Gosh, that went quick. Let me go run out dungeons and then we'll go hand out the code. And of course it is Diamond Day, so make sure to go get your diamonds. Hello, Kelly! Welcome. Okay, I'll move that over. Let's go and throw Phoenicia down. Also, the Age of Calamity video I posted today has the most dislikes of any of them. It's not like a really high amount of dislikes, but I knew it'd be one of the most controversial ones. I think I'm the first person, YouTuber-wise, who've actually bothered making a tier list for the game. So it's going to be criticized like to oblivion. Let's see, let's throw that down. Get a nice big AoE. And grab our diamonds. I have like infinite diamonds and I still keep getting this. How many diamonds are we at right now? I have enough to craft like 16 mythics or something. Let's see. How many troops can we craft? We could craft 19. That is insane. That's not even counting the jewels. We can actually craft enough jewels to make another 2. So we can currently make 21 mythics. I can almost make 2 whole years worth of mythics. Or maybe a little bit less because now we get another one every single season as well. But still, we can almost do 2 years of mythics. We have that many diamonds. I wonder if they're ever going to add a diamond sync to the game. Curious what it would be if they did. Obviously, there's already so many things that use diamond. I'm pretty unlikely that they would, but you never know. Let's see. Do I have an area or arena with 5 wins preloaded? No, because it doesn't count towards the event. The way that the event works is it doesn't count ones that have already been started. So if you did a 5 arena, it won't count towards the thing. Unless you mean for next week's tasks. It would count for the tasks, but it wouldn't count for the Friday arena event if that's what you're referring to. Do we have an arena started? Good question. That is not arena. I just clicked on treasure hunt. Good job. Oh, while we're here, let's go do a treasure hunt, I guess. They wanted me to go get a 5 gold chests. Or 5 volt, I mean. Obviously, we'll be lucky if we even get one. I'm not even trying to aim for one. We kind of just accidentally got in here. Mistakes have been made. Well, then we'll go check arena. I actually might not have arena started because I think I needed to do it in order to cancel out one of the arenas we already had for a task. Also, has anyone noticed any lag this stream? I noticed the program is mentioning none. Yet I didn't change a single setting between this stream and last stream. It is literally 100% the same. Not a single thing has changed. Yet it's deciding not to lag at all. Or at least from what I can tell. It is so weird. I have no clue why it does that sometimes. It has to be the connection. There's no way it's not like the service provider. Why would it be that random? Or it just decides to be like horrible out of nowhere. But anyways, that's not where I wanted to click. But hey, we got 2 gems over here. What I wanted to do was click arena. Arena. Okay, we don't have an arena started. In which case, we're not going to. Here, pick random junk. There we go. There. I've done my arena run. We have wasted 750 gold. Not like it matters. We have like infinite pile. Well, actually, that gold's not infinite. Our diamonds sure feel like it. That gold can go very quick, though, if we actually start spending on some stuff. That gold pile can go very quick. Actually, that reminds me. How much gold have I donated to the guild? I sometimes forget to even donate. I did 2 million. That's fine. That is fine. I'll probably throw like 10 million for Christmas. Let's see. If assuming I get farmed that much by then. Because we need to throw some at the next faction. Actually, never mind. Next faction's not till next year, if I'm not mistaken. Let me go double check. When's next faction? We actually already know. Where to go? When's next faction? Control, find, faction. I don't think it was till next year. Was I mistaken? Yep, it's not till next year. January 8th. Yep, that's what I thought. So yeah, we don't have any more factions coming this year. We don't have one till, well, January 8th. So, yeah, we got a while. Well, obviously we have faction events, but, obviously the one that falls on Friday is the only one that matters, because that means there's a new one. All the ones that fall on Tuesdays are just repeat ones. So yeah, we don't have a new faction until, next year. We actually have a whole month until a new faction. That's actually quite a bit of a gap. But, that's just actually as far as we can see, too, is up to that point. But we should be able to see a little bit further once we get a patch, hopefully this Tuesday or the following Tuesday. I'm almost guaranteed it's this Tuesday, though. I'm at least 90% certain this Tuesday is a patch. But anyways, we finished out that. Let me go hand out a code, and then we'll probably just go farm for most of the rest of the stream, since we already finished out all the weeklies that we need to get done. So let me go get out the code for you guys. Let me go open it up. I was actually starting to do that earlier, and then kind of got distracted. What's new? But let me see. Let's go get the code. And if anyone has any questions or anything you want me to go over, or anything, do let me know, and we'll make sure to do so. And then tomorrow should have a video going up on the event week. And tomorrow night, hopefully we'll be able to go obtain that new mythic. And if not that night, definitely by that Tuesday. And then we can mess around with it. Here you guys go. Here's the redeem code used on gemsofwar.com for the game code section. Your invite code can be found in your settings menu. Whatever your game says right over here in the bottom left corner is what you put in for your invite code. Redeem code is right over there in chat, starting with PF, and give same reward as always. True treasure maps. 1 gem key, 200 souls, and 2,500 gold. Also keep in mind, and I will remind everyone on the Monday video as well, but don't forget that the event key drop, or sorry, the Glory Gem Guild and VIP chest drop table, which of course includes gem keys, is still going to be for the new mythic. So if you are looking for the new mythic, you'll be able to use it towards that. However, if you're trying not to get the new mythic, you'll want to wait until at least Friday before you open your keys. So do be mindful of that. If you already have a copy of the mythic, you probably don't want to open any keys until at least this Friday, because then the new mythic will be not the only exclusive mythic anymore. But still, for whatever reason, they have no timer. They really just need to do a patch to add a timer here. I still don't understand why. But this does end in about 4 days on Thursday, the end of Thursday at Friday reset. So you have until then to get the mythic. Or if you're trying not to get the mythic, you have until then to hold your keys and then use your keys. Also, what's this flash offer? Oh yeah, that was a pretty bad flash offer. Even looking at it, it almost seemed like the other way was better to go value-wise, the one that's in the guild rather than getting that. But anyways, let's go change our banner and let's go farm a bit. We've been getting pretty lucky this weekend. We got, I believe, 3 niches and 6 anus this weekend in total. 3 niches were actually within 10 minutes of each other too, which is pretty cool. But yeah, that means we're gonna go dry forever because we got way too lucky on that. But who knows? Maybe we'll get another niche tonight. It's always good to see. Always good to make progress on it. That's the main end game kind of progress as it currently stands anyways, is get more tokens. I'm really curious if any kind of future update will end up adding another way to get tokens. Be kind of curious to see if Treasure Hunt actually ends up doing anything with it, because there's a good potential Treasure Hunt might end up adding some kind of new something that ends up making it occur. Like, you know, like, hey, you use this epic map, and this epic map, if you do so good on it, like X amount of turns or X amount of, like, volts or whatever it is, you end up getting, like, hey, this chance of a deed or this chance of a token or something like that. But I don't know. We'll have to wait and see. Also, hasn't 100% been confirmed that next patch will be a treasure hunt rework, but there is a pretty good chance that there's probably two things in next patch. Treasure hunt rework and arena rework. The rework. The arena rework. Where they have to rework the rework. But that's very likely to be next patch. Treasure hunt rework and arena rework. However, neither have been confirmed. But they are the most likely things to occur. One and or the other. You crafted Plague this week. Only missing Phoenicia out of craftable mythics. And have 3,300 diamonds going into Monday. Just in case. Oh gosh. It's going to be intense. Because you might not actually have enough next week. But if it happens any other week beyond that, you should be fine. I'm pretty sure Phoenicia won't happen next week. But yeah, it's going to be tight. If you're at 3,300, try to get 4,000 by the end of that week. If it does happen. It's probably possible. Though, I think you might need VIP keys. Or not VIP keys, but vault keys for it, I mean. I forget how many you can get naturally on a week. If you got every single one, not counting money ones. But I believe it's only 300-400. Oh, that's not the way I wanted to take it, though. The other direction was only 5 more damage. I don't think it would have made that big of a difference. But you never know. Let's go kill it out, be good to go. No problem, Joe. And thank you. Greatly appreciated for the kind words. But yeah, as long as the devs keep giving us codes, we will hand them out. We kind of went on a little bit of a dry streak just because the person that normally does the codes was, I think, on vacation? I'm not sure exactly what happened there for that duration. But we got codes all the way till almost the end of January. So yeah, we should be good to go for a while. Though I'll probably make sure to remind them like mid-January. Because it kind of takes a while sometimes. But she should be back to working the second week of January, so I'll make sure to poke her then. Because I know for sure that she'll have the first week off. I think they don't reconvene normally until like the second week or so of January. Like early or mid part of the second week of January. Because they normally start taking off by like mid-December. And then don't come back till like second week or early second week. The $5 Sunday offer, I believe, is 180 gems, I think. Well, obviously you can see it right now, how many it is. I actually forget what it is off the top of my head. It's somewhat okay value. I do feel like there's better purchase values in the game. But whenever you're super tight on diamonds and you want to make sure you cover that gap, it can be okay to go for. Like, to pay $5 for a mythic that you desperately need just to close the gap is definitely worth it. However, buying it like literally every Sunday, probably not worth it. But some people it might be. It is a bit pricey for what it is. Because you have to keep in mind, it's only like a fraction of a mythic. Like, buying it multiple times is pretty pointless compared to just buying a pack that costs like 50 bucks that gives you like a guarantee mythic you don't have. Which is actually something that they did update on them. Those packs, those $50 packs, while still pretty pricey for what they are, they do guarantee give you a mythic you don't have at the end of it. That didn't used to be the case. However, in the current state of the game, they do guarantee give one. And if for whatever reason it's bugged and gives you one you already have, make sure to contact support. Because, last I recall, it should be completely unique. One that you don't have currently. However, that doesn't count, you can't get, or you can't get, like, the Soulforge only mythics from it, though. Like, you can't get, Zugoff from it, you can't get Enraged Karandera. That'd be pretty broken if you could. So there are some limits to it. Even if those were the only ones you were missing. Like, for example, if I got that mythic that we get tomorrow, and then I bought the thing, it wouldn't guarantee give me Enraged Karandera. because Enraged Carindare is a different type of troop that's not within the drop table. I never bothered getting it, but they did make the value on it a little bit better than it was in the past. I still feel like a lot of things are weirdly valued in this game, though. Quite a few are pretty pricey for what they are. But if nothing else, the battle passes haven't been that bad. They're pretty reasonable, even though they normally have junk in them. But for completionist's sake, they're kind of useful. Just because it can be a little annoying to re-get all the stuff. You know what? They still have not done the pet event from Chapter 1, or from Campaign 1. You know what I mean. But from the very first campaign, we have yet to get the pet again. It doesn't seem like we're getting it like all this year. So I'm not sure what on earth is up with that. But, yeah, we still have not had a pet event for it. I think they said they were going to do it like a month. Or like 6 weeks after the fact. It's been like 2-3 months. It's been a very long time. Way above whatever they initially said. Heart of Rage was reobtainable though, if nothing else. That was cool. Heart of Rage, I actually got another copy of Heart of Rage 2 from a Vault Key when we opened it earlier at some point. But, what was the other one? The normal Carindare is in drop table as well. Not currently, because there's currently a mythic there. But that one's been there. However, has yet to be in Soul Forge, so it should be in this rotation. It just needs to come around. Who knows, maybe we'll see it tomorrow. But yeah, he has not actually been to Soul Forge a single time yet. But he should in the upcoming few weeks. It's been like 10 weeks. Yeah, I know. It's been almost 3 months. That's why I said 2 to 3 months. Yeah, I'm not sure why we haven't gotten a pet for it yet. It's not even scheduled. It's not even scheduled anytime this year. Unless next update's gonna make it scheduled sooner than that. But as it currently stands, the pet from the very first campaign is not scheduled to actually come in 2020. That is a very long delay. Because even if it comes mid-January, that would have been like 3.5 months. And as maybe they'll make it like emojis now. And they'll kind of just say, oh yeah, we're just going to make it like a 3-month wait now every single time. Maybe or that, or maybe they're making it a whole campaign wait. So campaign 1 comes out in campaign 3. And then campaign 2 stuff comes out in campaign 4 and stuff like that. For free to play. Oh no, I really hate the system. It's the only reason why I even keep buying them too. Not the only reason, now we need to cover content on it. But the fact that they're so inconsistent to get free to play. Like, it's not going to be literally impossible. But the amount of wait times that they're doing for some of the aspects of it is really exceedingly high. And all the weapons, to be able to get the weapons, you have to wait till their events. I'm not sure if the Dawnbringer ones will be a little bit different since they're kind of like a Dawnbringer, or, you know, Duskbringer ones. But all the ones from the previous campaign, you have to wait till the event rolls around again. Which, obviously, normally with how kingdoms rotate, could take like half a year for those to rotate fully. Also, someone mentioned earlier that Pride Lands hasn't had an event for over a year. That's somewhat relevant because it has Rope Dart. I'm not actually sure when the last time was. I did see someone mention that in one of our chats earlier. In stream. I didn't address it during the stream, but I did see it. Oh, hello, Defiant. Welcome. Give me those purples. Give me that value. Throw that down. Get a poke. Fortunately, no follow-up poke. And he dead. Let's see, how many more dislikes did the one video get? Yay, only one more dislike. No, its ratio should be pretty good. It's probably going to be 90 to 10. I kind of expected some people to dislike it. It's probably the most opinionated video we did for it yet. Let's see, we'll throw that down. Let's see. Throw that over. Take the other thing. Oh, what else do we want here? Skull, please. Somewheres. I want a skull right now. Gonna make us wait like 3 turns. Okay, 1 turn. It's not too bad. Weekly task, including 50 gems, offers is 560 gems, not including shards, plus an extra from lore events, usually 2. I forget, does the lore event normally give any? I know some of the events normally do. I forget which ones all of them are associated to. But yeah, some of the weekly events, as well as some of the Tuesday event too, doesn't have a small amount. Have like a little trickle of diamonds on them. It's generally pretty low amounts. Like, I think on Tuesday event, you can actually buy diamonds from the shop. It's not an infinite buy, I don't believe. But I think you can get, like, a small handful of them. Which in certain situations, when you're, like, really tight on diamonds, might be better to waste some gems than to spend money. Since it'd just be in-game currency rather than actual real currency. Especially if you were wanting to do pure faction out of it. We got Stonesong Airy this Tuesday, though. That's a pretty easy one to do without potions. Not the easiest in the game, but it's definitely one of the easier ones. But then again, I don't know. Stonesong Airy is kind of one of the easiest. It has instant kill, it has summon. Because summon is more beneficial to the player than it is to the AI when you're doing delves. Particularly pure faction delves. You spent most of the day playing Animal Crossing. I believe the Snowflake season starts on the 10th, if I'm not mistaken. And then Ornament season starts like a couple days after. I already prepared all my trees. I planted like 1 billion of them the other day. I'm not sure how many you actually need. But there's like some kind of limit you need to have in order for ornaments to show up on them. And you need those ornaments to craft like everything in Ornament season. But yeah, there's basically 3 seasons. I never even realized winter was 3 seasons. In Animal Crossing, like 3 different DIY seasons. It's broken up into 3 parts. The Snowflake series, the Ornament series, and then the Frozen series. Not the Disney Frozen. Just Frozen objects. Frozen series is probably my favorite. The Illuminated one has a lot of really good ones for Christmas. Because obviously it comes out during that time. They're pretty much all Christmas items. Yeah, I do like that mechanic in Animal Crossing. It basically incentivizes you to give gifts to everyone every single day. Because it gives you like a random toy in your shop. And every single person gets like different colorations of these toys. So you kind of just gift them to a bunch of friends. And me and Isabel have just been gifting them back and forth every single day. I keep gifting her whatever I have in my shop. She keeps gifting me hers. We will eventually have most of them. And whatever we don't have by the end of the season, I'll probably just buy up from Nugazon. It'll probably take like a few hours. I could probably have all of them. Actually, I should probably check the Discord. I meant to do that probably in another week when they're super down in price. Because you could probably bookmark the entire catalog for like under 100 Nook Mile tickets, which would save a lot of time. And I have more Nook Mile tickets than I know what to do with. Let's see, we'll throw that down. Grab and destroy. And it's dead. Let's see. I'll throw that over. But I haven't really playing Animal Crossing that much, though. Still haven't really gotten into it. Been doing just kind of like the dailies, and that's about it. Like, as far as island decorating, I've barely been, like, touching it at all. It's just such a large project that it'll happen eventually. Let's see. What do we even take here? Let's see, we'll throw that down. Also, this Tuesday I probably will stream Fall Guys. I've been meaning to for a while. But probably the last stream we do for it before Season 4, which I believe is this Thursday. Let's see. We'll throw that down. Actually, I say that. It might actually end up being Wednesday when we do the stream. I'm not sure. Because I want to make sure for sure I get the Mythic video up. Well, then again, if it's a 2-day delay, the Mythic video would be up on Wednesday anyway. So yeah, Tuesday stream would kind of work then. Because that's probably the game plan. Because Monday we do the normal Gems of War event video. Tuesday we have, finally the Fall Guys stream that we've been meaning to do for ages, gosh. Wednesday we could probably cover the Mythic. And then Thursday's the Game Awards. And also the day that we'll also be streaming Fall Guys, because I believe that's when Season 3 starts. And between there, we'll throw a bunch of Age of Calamity guides. I'm not sure why. Almost no one's covering guides for the game. It's actually pretty funny. I've never seen videos take off like as much as they have for that. Like we could cover literally anything, and it'll get like 3,000 views minimum. And if it's something like done really well, it'll be like over 10,000. Let's see. We'll throw that over. But based on this channel size, any video that ever gets over 10,000 is like pretty insane. So we'll throw that down. Let's see, we'll take that over. Grab explosions. Get a destroy onto that. Let's see. Let's take a red over there. Get a purple, get a destroy. And he should be dead. Ha, Defiant. No worries, we'll be using Goose. Oh yeah, I need to use the Goose emote. I never even used the Goose emote in Fall Guys yet. Which I'm not sure if I even used a Goose costume. I think I did a couple times. It was all off stream, obviously, though. Definitely never bothered using the emote, though. It was a pretty funny one. It's literally the same sound that the Goose makes in Untitled Goose Game. Hello, Corey. Welcome. Let's see. We'll take that over. Oh, the one guy that's been doing character guides? I think I've seen his channel. I think he covered a Rally guide and a Mifa guide, and a, I think he most recently did a Zelda guide. I think that's the one you... I think I'm thinking of the same one you're thinking of. He's must have been doing character guides, though. He hasn't been doing general guides. I don't feel like I have a good enough working knowledge of most characters. Especially with the tier list that we just did. Like, people are bringing up so many good points that I didn't really think of for a lot of characters. Because even after as much playtime as I have in the game, there's just only so many things that you test with various characters until you're like, yeah, this character's kind of bad, and then you don't realize like it might have an aspect that's like actually not bad. I do have to say the balance on other than the few that are like completely broken beyond belief, the average character in Age of Calamity is pretty much like A tier. Like almost every single character you could make an argument for being A tier, except for maybe like 6. Let's see, we'll throw that down. Covering character guides is so much more work, though. Because doing it in one take requires so many correct inputs. Let's see, we'll throw that down. Let's see, I'll take that over. Grab Explosion. Can I quickly preview Legends this week? Oh yeah, I showed it earlier. He looks like he's gonna be pretty bad though. Where'd it go? Where is he? But oh yeah, it was under here too. But yeah, this was a Legends. He's in event queue drop table starting tomorrow. Him and Ferris Raw are the main two things you'd want to go for in event queue drop table. This guy because he's new, and Ferris Raw because he's Ferris Raw. But for soul farming, obviously. But yeah, if you get 4 times curse pretty easily, if you have Karandera, it probably isn't too bad. I'm not sure too many other things that you'd really bother using it with, because you'd most likely want to do it off an extra turn and then go get 4 times curse, and then you get the boost ratio. Not only would you get 4 times barrier for your team, but you'd also get a boost ratio on how much damage he does to all enemies. It seems very similar to Dawnbringer, actually. He's basically Dawnbringer that triggers based on the enemy being cursed. So this is overall worse than Dawnbringer, because even though it's 4 lower mana cost, it has only one, or it only has 2 colors instead of 3. So I feel like in many instances, this is just going to quite literally be worse than Dawnbringer, because you need curse to set it up, and you need to have, well, you mostly just need curse to set it up, but that and the mana accumulation to get it rolling. But it's basically Dawnbringer that has a condition on if it will actually function like Dawnbringer. So in many instances, you could just use Dawnbringer. And obviously Dawnbringer is even like that great of an option overall. It's essentially just Dawnbringer with like a curse condition is all this troop really is, if you break it down. It's essentially Dawnbringer with a curse condition. Which isn't horrifically bad. If you don't have Dawnbringer, hey, you can have him and have an alternative form of it. However, if you don't have Karandera, like if you have Karandera but don't have Dawnbringer, that's like so rare. Like if you own Karandera, you probably own Dawnbringer. Most likely. Not every single person. But generally speaking, if you own a Karandera, you probably have a Dawnbringer laying around by now. In most situations. So I'm not sure that would really be helpful for closing the gap with a lot of people. Of course, there are other things that can curse. However, a lot of them don't set up as nicely. Like you could use like curse effigy or something like that. I'm not sure if any undead does it viably though. Like 4 times curse. I don't think any undead currently has it. I need to double check. But as I recall, I don't think any curse. I mean, any undead really have good synergy for it. Also, does that thing even count as undead? It was divine something, wasn't it? Yeah, it's divine monster. It doesn't even count as undead. That's actually a bit of a weird typing. Though I guess then again, Ferris Raw was divine as well. Hello, Chad! Hello, Bushka! Welcome, welcome. How have I been doing? Pretty good. Though I've been having a really bad headache the last few days. It wasn't as bad today, but still had it. Let's see. I'll take that over, take that over. And I wish we had a follow-up skull. Hello, Supremacist, welcome. I'll take that over. Grab the hit over there. Take the other hit, he'll take the red. And we have no follow-up. Hopefully we get off the sky. You saved 3 completed delves tonight to make the campaign faster tomorrow. Do we know for sure if it'll require that? But just in case, I guess it's a good safety measure just in case. I have like 3 completed 500 delves. It doesn't take that long to do them though. Like, if we need to do them tomorrow, it'll take like, what, 20 minutes? Not even. Like, it's technically just 9 battles, and they win in like a minute. It's like 15 minutes tops. It's not that much time to throw down. I'm more concerned about a 2-day delay task. Like something like do dungeons twice in a row, or do delves twice in a row. Or not delves, you know what I mean. Adventure board, I mean. I really hope we don't get one of those, otherwise we don't get the Mythic till Tuesday night. I'd much rather have it on Monday night, mess with it on Tuesday, as well as Monday night, and do a video on Wednesday. I can still probably do a video on Wednesday if we get it Tuesday night. It's just gonna be a bit clunkier to do though. Is there a good team for Slayer class level 70 plus with and without Zugov? Well, we're using the one with Zugov right now. We're quite literally using Slayer. Of course, it's at 100, but you can still get away with it at 70. Oh, wait, you wouldn't have Enrage, though. Well, yes, you would. Become Enraged when enemy dies. Say, you would still have Enrage. You just need to make sure you get Zugov first, but you would always need to get Zugov first. So, yeah, with 70, you can literally just run what we're using now. As far as without it, I don't think you can get away with it without it. You would have to go, like, Infernus into, like, Keeper of Souls or something. It'd be a bit of a weird build. I guess it's technically possible, though. Oh, the double skull, no. And now I can't kill it. We gotta go for all the mana. Oh no, we're one red short. Why you gotta do that to us? He's just dead now. Let's see, we'll throw that down. Also, we didn't get any really good chests today. Well, after some of the chests we got earlier, I guess it makes sense. Used up all of our luck already. Our luck has been depleted. In campaign, if you are a week and a half behind, will all be lost? No, you can do the entire campaign at any point, as long as the campaign hasn't ended yet. So if you are currently like 2 weeks behind on campaign, you can literally do it all next week if you want to. Falling behind actually doesn't matter, as long as you get it done before the end of the event. So as long as you get it all done before the end of next week, doesn't matter how far you are behind. It is actually theoretically possible to do the entirety of all 10 weeks next week. I wouldn't advise doing that, but it is theoretically possible to. But yeah, there's no penalty for missing weeks. You can literally just do them at a later point. Though generally they're a bit easier to do the week of, because generally they're themed around what's already existing in the week. So for example, they're normally already associated to like the World Lore event and stuff like that, which makes it a little bit easier to do the week of. However, they can definitely be done outside of the week pretty easily. But yeah, you have pretty much the entire time. Like on week 1, you have 10 or 9 weeks to go complete it. Wait, would it be 9 or 10? Math. Well, I guess technically it would be 10. So in week 1, you basically have 10 weeks to complete it. On the second week, you'd have 9 weeks to complete it. On the third week, you'd have 7 weeks to complete it, so on and so forth. But yeah, and on the final 10th week, you would have 1 week to complete it. But any prior, you would still be able to go get done. So if you didn't have like chapter 8, 9, or 10 done, you could do all 3 of them during chapter 10. It wouldn't be advised, especially since some of them are kind of like day locked in a sense, because they require like 1 or 2 days of a certain thing, like dungeon or adventure board or something, but it's possible. I just need to do a few gem skips here and there. So if anyone still has any other questions, let me know. As soon as we get one more chest, we'll probably call it a night for now. And then tomorrow night, we will be doing all the final chapter tasks for chapter 10. And we'll also have the new mythic, hopefully. Well, hopefully we'll have it. Not sure if we'll actually have the new mythic, but fingers crossed, should. It depends if they do a day delay or not. If they do a day delay, then we won't have it until Tuesday. Though I might throw the gems finally. I have yet to actually waste any gems on it. However, to have the mythic a day early, it's somewhat enticing. They didn't do it the other way around, like last time around. I hope they don't do it this time. However, they might just to sink more gems, but I really hope they don't. Pretty sure a lot of people will mention it on the forum if they do. Why'd they have to do it? Actually, we still had 2 skull follow-ups at that point, gosh. We had a lot of damage follow-up. Oh yeah, duh. Yeah, you wouldn't have triple damage on burning if you didn't have the final perk. That is correct. Oh yeah, you'd lose almost all your value from Slayer though at that point. I forgot. Slayer actually does require level 100. It is one of those type of hero classes. All the triple burning ones do for the most part. Because their whole premise is to be based on that mechanic. They don't really function without it. Like quite a few classes don't need their final perk to work. However, all the triple damage to burning are used almost entirely for that final perk in most situations. There are a few that aren't, but generally speaking, they're all, pretty much all are. Like if you're bothering to use a triple damage burning hero class, you're almost guaranteed using it for its triple burning thing. If you're just trying to find a team to get to 100, just use like a quick kill Rowan. And just plop it on there until it's 100. Because you can run any hero class with that team. With the Rowan setup. Where you run hero class of anything, Rowan, Leprechaun, Mirage Queen. That can literally be any hero class in the game and it won't affect the team at all. See ya, Jason. Catch you later. Well, you don't need to use Phoenicia. You can just use Rowan. And the Rowan team allows any class to be used. Okay, final battle time. Let's go get this mythic boss chest with all 3 niches in it. Hey, last time we said a chest would have 3 niches, it had 2 niches in it. It's not impossible. We're getting closer every time. I think it was 2 niches into a Rania. Go on, 3 nisha, go. No, at least give me 3 Orpheus. Yay! Well, at least we got 3. Not the 3 I was looking for, but I guess I'll take it. Hey, they're both blue, technically. Just the wrong shade of blue. Anyways, guys, any other questions? Otherwise, tomorrow night, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 1 hour prior to now, tomorrow, we will be doing all Chapter 10 tasks that are available to be able to do. Hopefully, we'll have the Mythic tomorrow night. However, it might be Tuesday night, so do be aware of that. Also, speaking of Tuesday night, we might be getting a new patch on Tuesday, so that'd be cool. Not guaranteed, but fingers crossed, probably. Really good chance, like 90% chance, patch on Tuesday. Aside from that, Game Awards is soon. That'll be fun to watch. I won't be streaming or anything. Like, I won't be reacting to it or anything like that. But I will be watching, if nothing else. Probably talk about it this day after. Other than that, Fall Guys stream probably this Tuesday. Fall Guys stream definitely on Season 3 on the same day as the Game Awards on Thursday. Friday we got... what was it? Wednesday we have a new pet for Gems of War. It's Undead Pet. It's a skull. Friday we have... arena events, which is meh, but it might be reworked with the patch, so that'll be cool. And Saturday we have the 2018 Christmas pet. Anything else important coming up soon? I'm not sure. I think that's basically everything to really mention. But anyways, guys, I'll catch you guys later. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope you all enjoy your week. And don't forget, the Mythic's still available for like, what, 5 more days? And if don't forget as well, very important, probably the most important thing, if you haven't gotten it already, make sure to go into raids and get this weapon, because it will not be available for quite a while. It's only 210 gems, pretty cheap, really good value. It's basically like a better version of Jar of Eyes in many situations. Go get it, especially if you have Yogway. But even if you don't, just get it. It's a really good weapon. Only 210 gems. You can literally farm that between now and the end of the event, even if you have 0 right now. Definitely possible. You got 5 hours. Anyways, guys, we'll catch you later. Thanks for stopping by, as always. Greatly appreciated. And I will catch you guys later.